Michelle Obama and Beyonce Knowles, friends, fashionistas, fitness buffs, and feminists as well. Well, in the Washington Post, reporter Krissah Thompson notes how significant the relationship the two share is, quote, as their friendship has developed, these two women have, wittingly or not, become markers of 21st century feminism. And Krissah Thompson joins us right now. Krissah, thanks for being here. You write in your piece, quote, they're incredibly competent women who have not just flourishing careers, but flourishing marriages and flourishing children. That's a very inspiring feminist message, end quote. And so says Anna Holmes, founder of the popular women's website Jezebel. It's not contrived, but by default, it feels very revolutionary. So when you look at them, this is interesting. Do they want to be feminists? Is this what they're actively trying to do?
That is an interesting question. You know, when we look at Michelle Obama, she hasn't overtly declared herself a feminist in any way, but in Beyonce's latest album, she really has. We can take a look at the song Flawless, where she quotes from a TED Talk that's titled, "We Should All Be Feminists." And in the video that accompanies that song, it's quite clear that she's claiming that mantle for herself, and that sparked some debate.
Yeah. Great article, by the way. And when you discuss this idea, they have done so much as women, so much as African Americans. Do they set the bar maybe too high for other women to try to emulate?
But that's an interesting question. I mean, this idea of can a woman really have it all? And we hear from folks who are talking about them, you know, being mothers and also professionals, and where are they putting their emphasis? But the idea that they can determine for themselves what success looks like, and that they don't have to, you know, be just professionals or just mothers, but that they're finding a way to kind of mix all of those things.
But on the flip side, they're also saying, using titles, as the First Lady does, Mom in Chief, and then you look at Beyonce and she says Mrs. Carter, right, in her titles. It's sort of a mixed message there?
Well, it has provoked some criticism, right? This idea, are they representing their husbands or themselves? You know, what is their place in the relationship? Are these equal partners? And is that a way that a feminist would present themselves? You also, with Beyonce, have some who said with her overt sexuality and some of her music and videos that isn't quite feminist, depending on how you define it.
Right.
And for the First Lady to talk about herself as being mom in chief and emphasizing that more than her sort of professional credentials and her educational background, that's also been controversial.
No doubt, my friend. Two compelling figures that have done so much. Krissah Thompson, thank you so much for stopping by. And again, as I said, a great article there in the Washington Post.
Thank you.
Have a good Friday.